Good day, everybody. This is John Hester here, and I'm at Hester's Motorsports in Raton, New Mexico. 575-445-3558. There you go. There's the information all right there. So I know that there's some videos out there, of the new CFMoto 2025 U10 Pros. But I know a lot of people do watch our channel and want to hear my thoughts and everything, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. You are most appreciated like you wouldn't believe. So let me go through and kind of show you and talk a little bit more about it. Now, I do have a video, check out on our channel. It was actually on this red one here. We had it lifted up. I was getting all the specs and everything for our Hester Edition Elka shocks, and while we had it up, I went through and really talked about, and I showed a lot of the guts and showing, all the reinforcements and how big the tubes are and how, how beefy it is. It's very well built. And but like all CFMoto, the value for money is undeniable. And let me tell you one thing where CFMoto's success has grown so much over the last, let's just say 5 years, 2020 to 2025. Let's just say the last 5 years. Now, I mean, they've been growing. This year will be our 10th year that we have been a dealer for CFMoto, and I've been extremely thrilled with them. The company's been good. The product's been great. Everything. I mean, it's been a great partnership with us, and we're thankful to be a CFMoto dealer, and I'm glad that we took the leap and went with them, and here we are today. So, but I'm just going to talk about the last 5 years. The evolution of CFMoto has jumped in leaps and bounds, and it's been incredible. All the machines that they're making have jumped considerably. And what this is showing, this is proving to you, the customer, that a manufacturer is A, listening to you, B, not sitting on their laurels and just packing profit away. They are reinvesting R&D into these machines and making them better and better and better. And their goal is plain and simple. They want to be number one, and they want to have the best price. And over the last few years, and I say from 2020 to 2025, the COVID years basically, which is really, 2020 to 2022, but I'm just using that as an example. These machines have jumped in leaps and bounds. The R&D, the quality, what you're getting, I mean, just everything has been going up and up and up and up. But they're the only manufacturer that has stayed realistic, and that is where customers are so appreciative of CFMoto, and that's why they're following and they're selling machines like mad, like absolute mad. CFMoto is really doing excellent in the market when it comes to market share and everything like that. And then because, like I said, they're building what the customer wants, they're staying realistic on prices. And we all know if this had a Polaris or Can-Am tag on it, this would be a $25,000 to $30,000 machine. But here, it's $16,999 for the two-seater. $16,999. That's just crazy to have this good of a machine, this awesome of a machine, this loaded of a machine for that type of price. And I don't have it out. I'm going to do a video, but I don't have it on the floor right now. It's in storage. I have the Kawasaki. This is a Mule Pro FXT, but I have the Pro FX, which is a single bench long bed. So I'm going to compare, and I'm going to do a video side by side, because I'm a CFMoto and a Kawasaki dealer, and I'd like to show both machines to get the raw detail in between the two. Now, of course, you know, you hear me talk about Can-Am and everything. We service them and custom build a lot of Can-Ams, Polarises. We service all major manufacturers, so we see the ins and outs, and we see all the problems, and we see their manufacturing, we see how well they're built and everything like that in the service side of it. So, I mean, I do talk about them mainly because they're extraordinarily popular. But since I am a Kawasaki dealer, I'm going to do a video comparing a Mule Pro FX versus the U10 Pro. The U10 Pro MSRP is $16,999, and the Kawasaki Mule Pro FX HD is $16,799. So the Mule is $200 cheaper, but I'm going to show you what you get in between the two machines, so your value for money in between the both, and it just lays it all out. And I'm going to be doing that. It's February 2025 right now, so I'm going to be going through and showing all that and really explaining these machines. So let's get into this U10 Pro, and this is going to be a very detailed video. It's probably going to be about 20-30 minutes long, so please stick with me to the very end. I'm going to try to cover everything, and you know, leave a comment down below. We greatly appreciate. Give us a thumbs up if you appreciate the content, if you appreciate the knowledge and everything that I can possibly give you on these machines. So we're going to get into all the core stuff of it, and the first thing we're going to talk about is I have to talk about these seats. Holy macaroni, these things are amazing. It is so plush, I cannot believe it. It is very, very nice. It is a split bench, so the driver's seat, you can adjust. You got the bar down here just like a car all the way across. Very nice, and it's very easy to, oops, I'm making myself a liar. I can't do it with my left hand. Give me a second here. So let me, there we go. Okay, so oh my god, that's so far forward. So there you go. Look how far forward the sucker is now. Okay, so really nice, very plush. I just absolutely love it. Just love the seats. Amazing seats. Very, very nice. And then this will pop down, of course. There's your battery. That's how easy it is. Wow. Like, how easy is that? You're not having to strip apart tons of body work and everything to get to your battery. There you go. Nice and easy. Steering wheel is very nice. I mean, it's like a rubberized plastic. It is kind of cushy. You can see my thumbnails. My thumb can actually push in on it, and it's got grip on the back. It's really slick, really nice. Tilt steering, and the nice thing of it is you can grab it. I mean, the sucker does not move. It's no jiggle. It's very well manufactured. So that's a nice thing. You get some of these, you know, older machines. You can feel that jiggle in the steering, and you know, the tilt steering's got a nice piston on it. Works really, really well. The dash is really nice. So I'm going to go over and cover all of this here. So let me see if I can get this pulled back over here. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. It's better to use both hands. So you got your two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and then you push in. So if you turn it, it won't turn. So you can see, let me get on the other side of the steering wheel. It won't turn. You have to push in and then turn to lock it. So you cannot just, whoops, you know, I was pushing in, but see, you know, if you just turn it, you can't just flip it. You have to knowingly push it in and then turn it into diff lock. And it is a true diff lock. Now, you do have turf lock right there, right here on the dash. So you could physically, I'm going to just turn activate the power here. It's got this really nice key, And I mean, everything lights up, full color, full everything, beautiful dash. But you got your lock right here. Now see, right there, you can see the little unlock symbol right there in between on the tires. And see that light up? I don't know if you can hear the sound of the servo motor, but I can hear it, you know, lock in. So there you go. You could physically lock it in. You could have two-wheel drive rear lock. Then you got four-wheel drive open. You see that lock is not locked. Push in, and then bam, full 100% lock until you take it out. In every way. Really slick setup there. Love it. RPMs across the top right here. You got work, and this is all down here. Right here's your mode. So right there you got work mode and then normal mode. You see the whole dash changes and everything. So work is smoother throttle response. It takes more throttle pedal to do the work. So basically what that means is, oops, that's the stereo system and the GPS wanting to do all of this. But no, I don't want to.
In the articles I've written, I bring the same kind of helpful tools.
That's the radio and everything messing with here. So just turn that off there. I just push this button there to turn that off. And then, so you can see while your media is all hooked up, you can have that. Now, of course, I don't have anything all set up, so that way this isn't going to, you know, show my current location and everything, because you get on here and then you get it all set up once it's yours. So you gotta make it yours first. Now let's get back into this here. So you have your USB power outlets. You got your different style USB power outlets. There you go. I can get you a better light right there. And then right here is your standard 12-volt outlet. And then you have across the dash here, you have, this is your parking brake. So like right now, you know, everything's active, so I could actually activate this and turn this off. Let me see here, trying to get the, oops, that's the downhill ascent is on right there. Downhill ascent is off. See, I can turn that off by pushing this button right here. So that's going to change in that. Stupid thing. I don't want to listen to the radio. Now, there is one thing. I'm going to show you one thing on here that I think is a con. And it's a downfall. Now, I have yet to find out. I've played with this and tried different combinations and everything, but I cannot turn the parking brake 100% off with the power disabled. And so basically, like right up here, you can see the parking brake is active. I push the button off. Well, this is a different view of the dash here, so you can see all your different four-wheel drive stuff. Anyways, on the park, oops, I gotta push on the brake. You can push right here. This is your parking brake, so you could activate your parking brake and turn the parking brake off. But the way this works is it has these servo motors in the back, and hang on, I'm farting around here while I'm talking to you. So if I put it into neutral, right, I gotta push on the brake, put it in neutral, right? I'm in neutral. Let me see if I have the off here. Okay, so parking brake is locked. Okay, push the brake, so it turned off. So right now the parking brake is turned off, right? And I could roll this. See, I can move it. Now, here's what I don't like. And I hope CFMoto watches, and maybe, like I said, maybe it's something in the settings. I have yet to find it, but I'm not saying that it does not exist. But if it doesn't exist, this is a problem. to me, okay, I'm gonna turn this off, right? I'm in neutral, park and brake is off, not in park, just neutral. Bam, that thing right there, it just locked the brakes. And I cannot move it. So I'm here on the showroom floor, and if I need to move this machine, I have to physically start it, put it in a neutral, and move it where or drive it where I need to put it, and then park it. Because the park and brake will engage no matter what. So, I mean, that's it's a cool feature and all, and I understand how it works and why it works, but like I said, you know, I want the machine, you know, if I need to move it around, see it automatically, you know, as soon as I turn the key back on, excuse me, the parking brake is off. And like I'm sitting here with the engine not running, push on the foot brake, put it in neutral. Okay, park and brake is off. Okay, park and brake is off. But see, that's what I mean, is you have to do all of these steps in order to move it. So that's the only way that I can get it to do it with the engine not running. So I can move it around on the showroom floor, but I have to activate power, put my foot on the brake, put it in neutral, and then disengage the park and brake, which is all electric. Now, of course, when you have a manual park and brake, yeah, I mean, it's just bam, you could do it. So it's more of a routine thing. It's more of a routine thing, so not that big a deal. So, but like I said, I just want to show that and really get that to everybody to understand as far as how that goes and stuff and junk. And then, so just kind of showing you as far as that. Now this, I mean, it's got it really awesome, you know, push button selection on here, and it's buttery smooth. The transmission is super smooth. They did a fantastic job on it. The engine produces a broad range of power and torque. Phenomenal. I think they did a great job on it. You got your hydraulic dump is standard. Winch is standard, 4,500 pound with synthetic rope. This is all, you know, where you can connect your phone, Bluetooth, all that other stuff like that. You can go into your settings and stuff like that. The quality of plastic is, I mean, this is where your lanyard is for the winch. The thickness of the plastic, I was showing this on another video. Like I'm trying to bend it and I can't flex it. It's, you know, it's thick, it's durable, you know, and that's one thing I really like about it, is it's not cheaply made. You know, you wouldn't think, you know, I mean, it's not a Chinese machine, you know. And this is where we got the oil fill for your oil, your owner's, or not owner's manual, I'm sorry. Okay, it's been a long day, forgive me. But you got a real nice handle for the passenger, plenty of room. It's you can fit 3 passengers. It does have 3 seat belts in it, so you can get that all taken care of in there. Let me go ahead and turn this off real quick. But the push button drive is super nice. I mean, you just bam there's no linkage, mechanical linkage or anything that you need to worry about. Comes with a 14-inch wheel, very nice wheel, good looking wheel. Big brakes. If you watch the other video, you see how big the caliper and everything is. Big brakes, very nice setup on there. 29-inch tires, and these are a 6-ply radial tire. Very nice tires. Appear to have some really good traction on them. It has phenomenal ground clearance. Phenomenal ground clearance. I mean, I'm going to just show you real quick on this one here. I'm going to show you right underneath here, and then look at the T-Rex on the other side. See the green A-arms? See the winch? You can see the winch and everything is below this here. So that just goes to show you that this T-Rex over here, you know, just not even close to the ground clearance, you know. Look at that, my shoe is touching the skid. Look at that. It's got more than enough ground clearance. More than enough ground clearance. You don't need to lift it. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit too high. But I mean, I like a lower center of gravity. I like the performance and stuff. You have 2-inch receiver, very quiet exhaust, full LED tail light, reverse light, everything in there, and it's bright. It lights up behind you really, really well. Now, let's see, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Sorry, some customers come in and I was trying to help them out on there. But like I said, I do really like the push button drive system. The clutching is really nice. It's very big clutches on there, big intakes, all that stuff. This is your motor, hydraulic motor for the electric dump. But let me start it just so you can hear from behind. Step on the brake. Sucker's quiet. Come here. Just standing right here, you can hear me talk like nothing. It's very quiet. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you guys is look at the size of the motor for the power steering on this sucker. It is huge. You know, it's got some serious power on the motor for the power steering on there. The cooling system's big on it. Hood up underneath here comes off fairly easy. Let's see if I can do it with one hand here. Pull up. Sorry. Like I said, I don't want to. I'm doing it with one hand here. Come on, slide forward. So this slides forward here. Well, give me a second. Let me snap this sucker off. And there you go. Hood's off. See, it latches in this back part here. Latches in right here. Latches in here. So you put it on and you kind of slide it and lock it into place. And then it has several very large grommets that it fits into, but everything's easy to access. Winch, coolant, brakes, all your fuses, relays, everything all underneath here. It's all marine grade, so it's all sealed. Shows you everything right there. Makes everything nice and easy to get into. This, of course, your antenna for your media system for everything. But it's nice that it comes standard. This is all standard equipment. We haven't added anything to it, but you can fully enclose it, doors. CFMoto has a really awesome full glass flip up, electric push button flip up glass windshield that you can put a wiper on. Really awesome. But really loving this machine. Has 1,000-pound bed capacity, 2,500-pound towing capacity. Dropping the tailgate is that simple. Oops, this one we didn't have latched in, but it does have that deal so it can't come out of there. It was probably, we have to put the tailgate on, so it's possible that Chris just missed that. Putting it on there, but super simple. But you have a DC outlet in the back here, which almost, I mean, hardly any of them have any of that. And you have metal tie down hooks across here, and it's stout. I mean, you can really yank on that sucker. And the middle of the bed, I mean, you can't tell, but I mean, I'm pulling on that sucker really hard and it doesn't want to flex or nothing. So they're really good on that. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, the black is, of course, classic black is very awesome, but this red is gorgeous. Deep red metallic. Look at that sucker shine. Really awesome setup. And this is all steel down here. That's not plastic. This is plastic, the fascia. But you got low beam, high beam, and high beam. So when you have low beam, you got your projector beams right here, and then high beam is all of these. So it's really, really bright on that sucker. Well, we're starting to get a little bit busy here. Need to get going, but really wanted to show you guys and talk about it and just kind of show a lot of the basic features and everything and what you guys think of it. Now, I want to show you the seat real quick. So this just flips up here. Get an access right here. That just pops in there, fits nice and tight. Kind of hinges up here. I mean, you could take the whole seat off real easy, but so yeah, be sure to leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think of everything. This thing has a tremendous amount of pros. Really, if you call that a con, from a dealer perspective, like if I want to just move this around, like put the the tiles underneath the tires or something, yeah, I have to turn the button on, deactivate, put it in a neutral, deactivate the parking brake, and then I could move it. Where everything else I just leave in neutral because the floor is completely level. It ain't gonna roll anywhere. But I get it. Oh, the other cool thing with that parking brake deal is, so let me show you this. Won't really show you here, but explain it to you. So say you have the engine running and you're in park, then you hit, let's say, high range, and your parking brake is active and everything, because you put it in park, the parking brake locks as well, locks the transmission and locks the brakes. So you put it in the high, your parking brake is still active. You do not have to come over here and deactivate your parking brake. No, you just apply the throttle and bam, your parking brake shuts off and the throttle engages. So that is really cool on there. So you don't, like I said, you don't have to sit there, you don't have to push a button to disengage the parking brake. You just start it, hit the gear, and then apply the throttle, and bam, away you go, and you're driving. And you come onto a side of a hill or something, you could just bam, touch the parking brake, or put it in a park, get out, like a rancher or something, hop out, go open a gate, just put it in a park, because it'll lock the parking brake automatically once you hit just one button, park, get out, hop in. Say I'm going to hit low range, because I'm going at low speeds, hit low range, apply the throttle, and drive. That's your steps. That's how quickly it is. So there's no having to disengage the parking brake, put it into gear, nothing like that. You just hit the button, bam, apply the throttle, and drive away. Power is excellent. 88 horsepower. The sucker's going to do in the 70s. Why you need to do over 70 miles an hour in a side-by-side is beyond me. But I mean, if you drive on a road, yeah. But you don't need to do interstate speeds down a trail. So it's got plenty of power that you can do that, but it's got loads of torque. Low gear is good. It's very smooth. It's got really nice setup for that. So trail riding, anything, pretty much all these side-by-sides with CVT, the rule of thumb is 20 miles an hour or slower, you're in low range, and anything over 20 miles an hour would be in high range, depending on the loads. Now this will do about 40 miles an hour in low range, so it's not like You come out of a trail and you just got to zip to another trail, you can do 40. So you can do 40 over there and then into another trail without ever shifting. But, you know, if you're going to drive 2 or 3 miles down the road, yeah, just come out of the trail, stop, push one button just high, and then just drive, you know, bam, and away you go. So really want to thank you all for watching. Greatly appreciate it. It's been crazy busy for us over here, and we're very thankful, very blessed that we have all of you guys as customers. And thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps us out. Give us a, you know, the algorithm of YouTube, it likes those thumbs up. So, you know, if we can get some likes, some more likes on our videos, and more will get out there, and it really helps out, not just for, you know, not just for the channel, but for other people to see the information too. So, you know, help other people out. Give the video a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell as well. Keep up to date whenever I come out with a new video. I've got tons of stuff planned for the channel. I got all kinds of new, getting all kinds of new equipment for videos and everything. But yeah, we really want to make the channel better, make it just so much more enjoyable for all of you. And you know, we do this for you guys. I mean, God, we make pennies on our channel, so don't worry about us getting rich. We don't get rich. You know, we're not Mr. Beast channel over here with millions of, you know, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Have a million subscribers and stuff like that. Heck yeah, then I'd do YouTube full time. But yeah, every little bit helps. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you all. God bless, and see you in the next video.